Hey guys, got another package here. It's a big one. It's one I've been wanting for a long time. I never even had one when I was younger when this thing came out. So this is pretty big, so stick around. Hey everyone, it's me, Scott Galaxy, for another episode of The Layman Video Gamer. Like I said, I have another big package here today. This is something that's just kind of fun. Something I never had when it first came out a long time ago, back in the 90s. And so I'm gonna open it up and we'll discuss it, but I've literally tried to get this thing shipped out to me 3 times. One time, for some reason, it just never came through. All through eBay, by the way. Second time, same situation. I ordered it and it was dropped off at the post office. Again, it just never made it here. It was in the post office the entire time, and somebody stole it, I'm sure of it. But this time it actually came in like a day and a half. So I'm really excited about this. So let's open it up. This is gonna be packed pretty well. And for good reason. Yeah, I know there's gonna be a lot of shaking going on, so I apologize in advance. Nothing says quality like a trash bag. But I do appreciate it. That was actually very nice. So here you go. You can kind of see it. This is the Sega Genesis MENACER gun. Now this is complete in box. I was told this is brand spanking new. Brand spanking new. And there are a couple of different boxes for this. I believe the first version had, I believe it was just a MENACER game that came with a MENACER game. I think it had like 6 different things on a cartridge. This one actually has the Terminator 2 game in it. Now, from what I'm told, even though it is considered brand new or nearly new, I was told that the game itself was taken out and sold separately. He swears it wasn't him. But thankfully I already have the game, so it doesn't matter. So let's open it up. Let's take a look and see what we got here. And I apologize, I thought I had more room to do this. Apparently I do not. Oh boy. Well, I guess the best way to do it is just pull it out like so. Thankfully, we're recording this so I can kind of see. Let's maybe tilt that down a little bit. There you go. So you can kind of see what I'm working with here. So it comes with 2 eye scopes. I will never probably use these. Pretty cool though. And then it comes with the gun itself. I am never going to be able to put this back the way that it was done. But so here's the sensor. So, oh, but I'm pulling on you guys. Let's fix that. Sorry. So it comes with a sensor. You have to plug this into the control port because this is infrared, so it's going to pick up the signal through this thing. So everything you're shooting, you have to have that. Have to have it. So here I believe is just an extended, you know, looks like this is your, for the front. This is brand new. This has never been opened. So I feel bad kind of doing it, but this goes on the front, I believe. That's your aimer, reticle, is that right? I can't get this big one out. It's really in there. But cool thing though. So it does come with the original inserts. That's pretty cool. And of course the manual is still in its packaging. That's pretty cool. Starting to get a little crowded up here. And then let's try to get this gun out. Easier said than done. Man. Again, I am never going to be able to get this in the box the way it was shipped to me. Again, taped up. Looks fantastic. Looks fantastic. Look at that. That is super cool. So this, I presume, goes on the front somehow, some way, or in the back, I should say. That would make sense. Now, here's the problem. Actually, one of them, I take that back. Earlier, I said that 2 of them didn't arrive. One actually did arrive, but it was missing this piece. This is where the batteries go in. And if you do not have this piece, the batteries, it won't make a difference because it needs to touch a couple of metal plates on the back to work. So I had to return it, and but this one has it. This is brand new, of course. So that is super cool. So generally, so this goes on behind it, slides in behind it. There you go. And then these bad boys go on each side. So might as well put those on, right? All right. There you go. So there it is. The Genesis, Sega Genesis MENACER. Now, all we have to do is go plug it in, get a game like Terminator 2 that plays with this particular one, and actually, you know what? That's pretty good. That's pretty cool. And then see if this works. Thankfully, I've got a CRT TV. You can see it back there. That I'll be playing this on. It's a little small, but that's all I got as far as CRTs. And these will only work on CRT TVs, so thankfully I have one. But let's go pop in a cartridge and see if this thing works. So like I said, we're going to grab the T2 arcade game from my Sega Genesis collection here. And as you can see, you can use the MENACER on this game. So let's go ahead and pop it in here. There are 4 different variations of the gun, and this version of the gun is called the Sure Shot. So I'm just going to give you some different angles here. As you can see, I've got the infrared sensor on the top of the TV. I apologize, it is a small TV, so you can't really see it from far away, but trust me, I'll get closer. But the sensor needs to be on top of the TV, pointed at you. And I'm going to be honest, it works great. It really, really works great. Quick note, that sensor is plugged into the second player controller slot, and you do need a controller plugged into that first one because that's what's going to get you through the startup screens until you get to the MENACER part. And like I said, it works great. You can see it here. It's pretty darn accurate. And you do have to be, I don't know if there's a specific range you're supposed to be back, but I find about 6 feet from the TV works pretty good. That's about what I am right here. And the buttons are pretty intuitive. I mean, obviously the trigger button's great. The reticule works really nice. And there are 3 buttons on the front of the MENACER that you can use. One is a pause button, but the other ones actually are used for special weapons that you can pick up in the game. But I love it. This actually takes me back to the early 90s when I would go over to my friend's house who had a MENACER. We'd sit down and we'd play games like T2 and make a night of it. I mean, it was our fun back then. This just really, really takes me back. Unfortunately, I don't think there was a lot of Genesis games that were made to incorporate the MENACER gun because, like I said, it's a pretty cool peripheral. So there you have it, guys. That is the Sega Genesis MENACER gun. I love this thing. It feels great. It's heavy. It's sturdy. It's kind of cool. It's got all these buttons on the front that are kind of cool, nicely placed, and the trigger's very, very nice. And like I said, I got it brand new, so you can't really beat it, and I got it at a pretty decent price considering, and it works fantastic. So If you don't have one, I would recommend getting one. Make sure you have a CRT TV though, because it won't work otherwise. But if you have a CRT TV and you love playing old Sega Genesis games or Sega CDs or even 32X Sega's 32X CD, you can use this gun. So let me know what you guys think about the MENACER in the comments below. I'm excited to hear what you guys have to say about it. If you have one, what are your memories about it? And if you would recommend buying one. I did, of course, but a little too late for me. But I'd love to hear your stories. And as always, before you go, please subscribe and hit that bell so you're reminded of every video that I do in the future. But at any rate, thank you for your support, those who are supporting me. And for those of you, before you leave, who will support, hopefully. So we'll see you again next time on another Layman Video Gamer episode. Until then, it's MENACER time. I'm looking at you.